Hey y'all, I'll be showing you guys how to do Rec Room Circuits V2. This is your host, Master Owen here, and for my first video, this is gonna be a brief intro on how to do Circuits V2. Okay, let's get started. You will hear my mouse clicking. I hope that's okay. So, you first want to grab your maker pen. To do that, you want to go to your backpack and hit use on the maker pen. Unless you have a favorite you can pull it from your back. Okay, so I'm not going to be going over the basic circuit components. Okay, so if you want to make your own little clicker game here, you want to spawn in a button in the circuits, not CV1 legacy circuits, voice crack, circuit components, and you'll see a button. You then want to grab a int variable, a add, go to your connect tool and hook up pressed to the beginning of here, pressed to int variable. You want to hook up int this first part here to here, and then you want to wire here to here. Change this 0 to a 1. As you can see, I start with 0. Click it, and now it's at 1. If you want it to appear on the button, you want to grab a button set text. And you also want to grab a toString. You want to wire the end of the int variable to the beginning of the button set text. Select the target to the button. Wire the result of the toString to the text, and wire the output up here to the value. If you want everyone else to have a different value, turn off synced text. This is also going to save a bunch of networking. That's how you make a CV2 clicker. Let's go with something a bit more advanced. Or something. I don't know. Let's look at lighting. We have two types of lights here. A dome light and a point light. A point light shines in a full 360. A dome light just shines in one direction. So if I face this towards the wall over here by rotating it, as you can see, light pops up over here, and I crashed. Sorry about that. I completely crashed. I'm just gonna chill out in my dorm room and do this with y'all instead. I don't know why I just got kicked. Why did I get kicked? I don't know. That's okay, I'll do it in my dorm. It's okay. Alright. Okay. So, let's look at variables. We have a blue variable, which is pink. And all this does is it's a true or false statement. So if I turn this to true, it's still false over here. So if I activate this over here, this is now true over here. If I grab a float variable, I don't even know what that went. What? So, thank you. Sorry about that. So a float variable can handle fractions, or no, not fractions, decimals. So if we activate this, this is now here. And they are stored in the game. So if it's not changing, it's still going to keep the end result over here. Int variables only contain whole numbers, not decimals. So if you notice, if we grab a float and an int variable, the colors here are different. And you cannot connect them, but you can connect the orange pins, but not these. Do you see? Add connection error. Test supports cannot be connected. Alright, so those are variables. Let's go into lists. So if we grab a list create here, it's white, and then we can add or remove inputs. If this has no inputs on it, then it's actually considered a cool little list here. So let's grab a list player variable. Alright, so if I grab a get local player, what does this guy want? I don't know. He's level 50. Whatever. Okay, so if we open up like this, this has this still has 0 because this is a create custom list. So if we instead grab a list player variable instead, we hook it up to the list. This has 0, activate it, and now that has 1. You can do this to any list you want. Sorry the video was short. This is going to be my first video. See y'all in the next one.